Hey everyone, I'm going to be installing a fresh copy of Windows 7 on my EVGA X99 classified gaming PC tower. Um, a lot of people obviously will have issues after installing a fresh copy of Windows 7 to get updates to roll out and install on your computer. Um, I'm going to show you what I did to get those going. I watched a lot of other videos where people are having you pretty much, go here, go there on your computer and turn this on, turn that off, delete this, do that. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do all that stuff. Um, but anyway, so I'm going to get this going and then I'll be back in a second and show you the progress. Just so you know, this is a fresh copy of Windows 7. It's not me on a virtual machine or anything like that. This is a fresh copy. I can show you the tower right here. That's the tower. It's water cooled. It just has a basic graphics card. It's a EVGA. I think it's a 1050 Ti. Um, Other than that, it's just I use this for external storage. I have three internal drives for like backups and movies and stuff like that. Other than that, I just use it. I don't really use it for gaming. I just use it for movies, but I have it for a lot of other things too. I can run this computer downstairs in our other room to watch movies and stuff like that with some other programs I have on this computer. But right now it is a fresh install. So I will show you once again, once I get this going, I'll show you the progress. Just give me a second. Okay, so I'm back, and here you can see right now we're at 0%. Um, and that's it. I will update you after it gets pretty much towards the end. This is all the boring stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, obviously, is install Windows, and then after that, install my motherboard drivers, and then I will install my graphics card drivers. And then after that, what you could do is install all your programs and stuff like that, especially if you're going to be running like Office. I do, at this one time, I did have Office Professional Plus. I think it was 2010 installed on this computer. So what I would do is I would install that, because as soon as Windows Update starts grabbing all those extra files, it will obviously want to install updates for the Windows 2010 Professional Plus. But that's not going to be run on this computer anymore. So I'm just going to just show you with a fresh install that you can get Windows 7 updates back on your computer, and you don't have to go through a bunch of BS. I'll be right back. Okay, so in the meantime, while that is running, I'm going to show you where you need to go. Hopefully this computer will cooperate. So what I did first is come to this page, and all I did was did a search for install Windows 7 Service Pack 1. And once you get to this page, it is a Microsoft page, and you can see in the toolbar or the search bar pretty much what I searched for. So you get to this page and you scroll down to, you will see a link right here that says Windows 7 Service Pack 1 download page. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to bring you up this catalog right here. So when you click on it and you get this catalog, you are going to look for your particular application. So that computer that I'm running right now is obviously a 64-bit. So you're going to click the download link, and you're going to get this page like this. You're going to get two files. You want both of these. I'm giving you the last two digits. One's a 32 and one's a 52. Now, I've tried this before, trying to get Windows Update on a fresh copy of Windows 7 without Service Pack 1, and it always would fail. So what I would do first is install Service Pack 1. So you want to install this 32 first and then the 52. So install those onto your computer, a flash drive, whatever. Just get them onto your desktop, and then once you get that done, what I did was I did a search for the 872 EFE Windows 7 Update error, and then came up with this top one. It's the TennoShare. So if you click on that, it brings you up to this page like this. So what I did was, it's going to give you a whole bunch of information about the error, and then parts that you can do to fix it and stuff. Which method. Obviously, we're not going to do a run the network adapter troubleshooter and stuff like that. This is the one you want to do. So it's install the update of KB 313.8612. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this link right here, and it's going to bring you up to a blank catalog just like this. Okay, so then what you do is you just copy and paste into the search bar, and it'll bring you up with a list just like this, just like I have right here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to search again. Why is that different? I don't know. It's the same, but you're going to search for your computer. So right now I'm running a Windows 7 64-bit, and here is that update. So then you're going to click download, and then you are going to download this again to your desktop or your USB flash drive. And once you have those files, what I did was I created appears to be gone. Either way, what I did was, this is that 32. This is the one you want to obviously install first, and then the 52 you're going to install second, and this is that third file. You're going to install that one third. Okay, so once you get Service Pack 1 installed on your computer, then you're going to go ahead and install the second Service Pack 1 file. It might just be like an updater, but yeah, once you install this file first, the 32, you're going to install the 52, and then you're going to install the KB 313.8612. And then once you have that, then you should be able to get Windows 7 updates rolling. Okay, so I'm back at my monitor, my television. So right now we're at about 18%. So again, I'm going to just let this thing roll out and finish up, and then I will install my motherboard drivers, my graphics cards drivers, and then after that we will get on to the next step. Okay, I noticed one thing after I was done recording, that I labeled this file right here as first, and if you open it up, it's the KB 313.8612. That file has to be ran last. I don't know why I labeled the folder first, but that needs to be ran last. So what I did was I put all those update files into just one folder right here, and I labeled everything as first, second, and third. And blow these up so you can see, this is, again, I'm just using the last two digits. This is that 32, and then this is the 52. Both of these two files, these first two files, first and second files, will be for the Service Pack 1, and then the third file is that file for the Windows update. That's again the KB 3138612. Just wanted to clarify that um, that file, this file right here, is not to be ran first. It's to be ran last. Okay. Okay. Windows is basically finishing up, doing its installation. Just gonna let it keep going and doing what it's got to do. And again, I'm gonna install all my drivers, and then we'll be back, and I will show you the installation of those update packages to get Windows Update going. Okay, so Windows 7 is finished installing, and right now we are on just the basic home screen. So as you can see, nothing else is installed, just Windows 7. I'm going to update, like I said, all my drivers, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I had put everything on a flash drive and then downloaded it to my desktop in a file folder right here. So I'm going to run the first file. If you can see it, it is the KB 97 6932 that it will enable us to get the Service Pack 1. So I want to run that first. Again, I just ran a fresh copy of Windows 7, and then I ran my motherboard drivers, which installed a few updates. Nothing special. And then my graphics card drivers, they installed a net framework. So again, if you are running, like, say, a store-bought PC, an HP, a Dell, or whatever, refer to your installation disks to see what it installs with the fresh copy of Windows 7. If it does not want to install a net framework or anything like that, you might want to install a net framework first. I would say anything above a 3.0, like this one, I think installed a 4.5, being December 2nd, 2023. It installed a 4.5 net framework first. So if by doing what I'm going to show you does not work, maybe install a net framework first, and then, after you install your installation drivers and stuff like that for your motherboard, for your graphics card, etc., install a net framework, and then start this if this step does not work for you. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and just run this. Here you go. It's going to show you that we're going to install a Windows 7 Service Pack 1. It's going to ask you to obviously save your work, close all your programs, then click install. We're going to install. And then right now it's going to tell you that it might take more than an hour to install this update. Computer might need to restart several times during installation. And this is a KB, oh, I missed it, KB 976932. And it also depends on the speed of your computer. This one's running at 48 gigs of RAM. CPU is a 6850K. It's a 6-core, 12-thread. I don't even remember the speed. Might be, it's above 3.0. So I'm going to pause this for a second until it's done. Okay, it's finishing up now. With the first update. I'm pretty sure as soon as this update's over with, it's going to have me reboot the computer, then I'll pause the video again. Okay, I'll give it a second and I'll just pause it. Okay, finished the first service pack. You can see that now Windows 7 Service Pack 1 is now installed. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the second file. Just give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the second file. Again, I already have it listed on my thumb drive. So we're gonna go to the second file, open it up. And you can see, again, it is the KB2533552. So we're going to do that one second. Click on that one. And then it'll ask you, obviously, do you want to install this update? You're going to click yes. The second one is obviously pretty fast. So you're going to close out of it, and I would still do a restart. So we'll do a restart and I'll come right back. Okay, so we're back after an update, after a restart from updating that second file, and we still have this third file to go. Okay, but what we're going to do is just want to double check. So you're going to go to Control Panel. I am so sorry for this crappy video, but I don't have any screen mirroring imaging type software or anything like that. But anyway, go to Control Panel, System and Security, Windows Update. Sure, we'll turn on automatic updates. It's going to check for updates. We haven't installed that third file yet. So we're going to check for updates and see if we get that error. That's the error that you're going to get. It's the code 872 EFE. Okay, some people say, oh, you just try again a few times and it'll work itself out. Okay, we'll do that. Try again, try again, try again, try again, try again, try again, try again. It's just not working. Okay, so we're going to close out of that and we're going to go to our third and final update. And that's the 31 38 612. That's the update you're going to install, and that should get your Windows 7 updates running. Do you want to install the following software update, KB31 38 612? You're going to click yes. Again, I'm so sorry for this crappy quality. My phone's not cooperating. It's low light. It's obviously late. I'm trying to do this while everyone's sleeping. So you're going to install that. Shows installation is complete. restart, yes, you can click yes. Okay, so we're going to restart. Again, I'm just shooting this from my phone. I'm not using any mirroring programs or microphones or anything like that. I'm just trying to do this really quick and show you. So you don't have to really do a whole lot once you install Windows 7. Again, it might vary with your computer. You might have to install some other updates. Again, my motherboard driver CD, it will install a couple updates, just basic updates, and then my graphics card will install a .NET framework and stuff like that. But definitely, I would assume a .NET framework might be needed to be installed before this. So if your stuff does not install a .NET framework before that, you might want to try that first. All right, so we're going to go and if I can see, we're going to go to Control Panel. And then again, we're going to go to System and Security. And then we're going to go to Windows Update. And then we're going to check for updates now. Now this will probably take some time. But you can see it's not giving me any errors. So we're going to hold on until it shows an update. This might take several minutes. The last time I did this, it took, I would say, almost 5 minutes. Let's just see how fast it goes. I'm going to put my mouse down. And every computer is different. Again, if you are installing a fresh copy and you want to, let's say, again, you want to install like Microsoft Office, like I had Professional 2010 Professional Plus, I would probably install that first. That way it would check for updates for that as well, because it's going to have a whole bunch of different updates from Microsoft Office. Or you can, just do your updates first, make sure it works, and then install all the programs on your computer. But right now, this is just a bare bones computer. Has no programs installed besides whatever Windows installed. So we're just going to sit here for a second so you can actually see in real time. I mean, guys, again, this is a pretty crappy video, but I just wanted to show you that it's not that hard. I've seen videos like this before that were straightforward, and when I went to go search for it again, I couldn't find any of them, and most of the videos I've seen were pretty much, again, it was all software based, screwing around with your computer, going into here, turning this on, turning this off, all that stuff. It's like, no, you don't need to do all that stuff. You can just do this. I mean, going into, your computer's advanced settings and stuff like that, it can be simple for someone who is used to doing it, and there are others that aren't. So I figured I'd create something that was more user-friendly. And I don't want to make this video above 30 minutes, but I'm just trying to keep you on here as long as I can, just so you can see that I'm not pausing the video and then coming back and showing a whole bunch of updates. This thing is still going. And doing its thing. And I showed you before that when I checked for updates, it kept giving me that error. And I'm holding my phone. So that's why this video is so shaky. I don't have a microphone, so if my audio is crappy, well, that's probably why too. Again, this can take a while to check for updates because the last time I did it, the first run updates were right around 117. So it's gonna probably take a few. But once it finds them, it finds them. And again, I didn't have to go in and change any settings. There you go. 172. Sorry, not 117. 172 important updates are available. And 11. Scroll in here. 11 optional updates are available. You see the date. 12/2/2023. And if I go and click on install, it's going to install those updates. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the quality. Please don't give me any dislikes for that. It's just is what it is. Like I said, I don't have any type of programming or experience using, software where I can actually mirror from the screen of my computer. I don't have any money for a microphone or anything like that. I probably should have installed my cell phone on a tripod or something like that. But there you go. You can see that I can install updates on a Windows 7 PC on December 2nd, 2023. Have any comments, just leave it below. Please like the video. If not, I'm sorry. And then, I don't know, any questions, just let me know. And have a good night.